Steph.
Yes.
I'm Lasya.
And I'm Kritika, and we're your trainers from Future Steps.
Today, we'll be looking at descriptive essays for students. Welcome to the world of descriptive writing. This presentation will guide students in grades 5 to 7 through the art of creating vivid, engaging essays that paint pictures with words. You'll learn to use your senses to transport readers into your world through detailed description and careful observations.
So, what is a descriptive essay? A descriptive essay is a special type of writing that brings subject to life by creating a detailed picture in the reader's mind. Unlike other essays that focus on facts or arguments, descriptive essays focus on making readers experience what you're describing. These essays help students develop powerful writing skills that will benefit them throughout their academic journey and beyond. So, descriptive essays contain detailed observations so that captures specific details that others might miss. Sensory language uses all five senses to create immersive experiences, and critical thinking, which builds observation and analytical skills.
So, why are descriptive essays important? They unleash creativity. Descriptive writing encourages students to explore their imagination and see the world in new ways. It transforms ordinary observations into extraordinary descriptions. It expands vocabulary. Students naturally discover and use more precise and colorful words as they search for the perfect ways to describe their subjects. They build foundation for all writing. The skills learned in descriptive writing transfer to narrative, persuasive, and even technical writing later in academics career.
Now let's talk about key features of descriptive essays. So, vivid sensory details. Engage all five senses to create a complete experience for your readers. Help them see, hear, smell, taste, and feel what you're describing. Figurative, figurative language. Use similes, metaphors, personification, and onomatope. Onomatope. I cannot pronounce that.
Onomatopoeia.
Okay, that's how you pronounce it. To create powerful comparisons and bring your writing to life. Precise word choice. Specific Select specific vivid words rather than vague terms. Say sprinted instead of ran or scarlet instead of red. Logical organization. Arrange details in a meaningful way by space, top to bottom, time, morning to night, or importance, most to least striking.
Using the five senses in writing. So sight are like colors, shapes, patterns, movements, lights, and shadows. An example of using sight could be the golden sunset painted the clouds with the streaks of pink and orange. Sound. This is volume, rhythm, pitch, silence, natural or mechanical sounds. Leaves crunched beneath my feet as I walk through the forest. Smell. Pleasant or unpleasant scents, freshness, pungency. So the warm aroma of cinnamon and apples fill the kitchen. Taste: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, spicy, texture in the mouth, or just texture of how you feel it. The lemonade was perfectly tart with just a hint of sweetness. And finally, we have touch. This is the texture, temperature, weight, pressure, comfort. An example of this used in like writing is the rough bark scratched against my fingertips.
So now let's talk about the basic descriptive essay outline. We start off with the introduction. Start with an attention-grabbing hook. Introduce your subject clearly. Include a thesis sentence, thesis statement that expresses your main impression. Then you have your body paragraph 1. Focus on visual aspects and overall appearance. Include specific details about what can be seen. Use strong adjectives and vivid imagery. And then you have your body paragraph 2. Describe sensory details beyond sight. Include sounds, smells, textures, or tastes. Use figurative language to enhance descriptions. And then we have body paragraph 3. Add emotional aspect to personal significance. Describe how the subject makes you feel. Connect sensory details to emotions or memories. And then finally, we have our conclusion. Restate the main impression in fresh words. Summarize the most important aspects. End with a memorable final thought or reflection.
Descriptive essay topic ideas that you could use. For places, it could be your secret hideout or favorite spot, a busy market or shopping mall that you visit, your classroom during a special event, a natural setting like a beach or a forest, objects, a treasured possession or heirloom, your favorite meal or dessert, a unique or antique item that you have once acquired, a special gift you received. It can also be people, a family member you who inspires you, or your best friend or new classmate, a community helper like a firefighter, a doctor who can be a role model of yours, an interesting character you have observed. It can also be experiences, like a memorable weather event, like a storm, your first snow, or your first time walking in a forest, a holiday celebration in your home, the first day of a new school year, an exciting sport event or competition. Choose topics that excite you and that you can describe in rich detail.
Now let's talk about a sample descriptive essay excerpt. This is called My Favorite Place. As I step into the garden, the sweet scent of blooming roses fill the air. The bright red petals glisten with morning dew, and the soft buzz of bees creates a peaceful melody. The warm sun touches my skin, and the cool breeze gently rustles the leaves. This garden is my calm escape, full of colors and life. Notice in this sample, multiple senses are used, such as sight, for example, red petals, smell, like the sweet scent, sound, like the buzzing of the bees, and touch, like the warm sun. It also includes specific details like the morning dew or bright red petals. And it also has an emotional connection when they mention my calm escape.
Now let's look at some tips for writing and revising. So planning phase. Brainstorm all sensory details before you write. Create a word bank of vivid adjectives and verbs. Organize your ideas using a graphic organizer. Next, drafting phase. Show and don't tell. The tree towered over me instead of the tree was tall. Use figurative language naturally, like similes, metaphors, personifications, and many more. We also have a video of figurative language in the playlist English for grades 1 to 5 to 7. And so make sure to check it out if you need more help on these figurative devices. Vary sentence length and structure for rhythm. Finally, your revising phase. Check for overused words and replace with stronger alternatives. Add more sensory details where description feels weak. Read aloud to hear the flow and rhythm of your writing. Ask your peers for feedback. Can you picture what I'm describing? Ask them that, and if they describe something similar to what you wanted to describe, then you're good. But if they do describe something else, make sure to ask them more questions on where they've got this idea from and make corrections to make your writing even better. Remember, great descriptive writing rarely happens in the first draft. The magic often appears during revision and improvements.
Now let's have a summary. Mastering descriptive essays. Observe. Pay close attention to details others might miss. Use all your senses to gather information about your subject. Then create. Translate your observations into vivid language. Choose words carefully to paint a clear picture for your readers. Refine. Review and enhance your writing. Add more details, remove repetition, and strengthen your language. Then share. Let others experience your perspective through your words. Celebrate your unique way of seeing the world. With practice, you'll soon be creating descriptive essays that transport readers directly into your world. You can also get feedback from us by commenting down parts of your essay or something that you have a question on or think isn't good. We will give you the best of our feedback and it will be good, so don't be shy, just comment down below. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or anything at all, any video requests, you can comment that down below too. We do look at all of our comments, so we're not going to skip over yours. Now, that is all we have for you today. See you in our next video then. Goodbye.
Bye, Stepsters.